Hey, I tell you what, Jim, you got that wonderful voice of yours. Listen to this guy's voice. It sounds almost just like yours. We have Gary on the line. Gary, the motorcycle hypnotist. Are you there, brother?
Oh, no.
Good afternoon, guys and gals. How are we today?
We's related.
You guys related somehow? Gary, we got Jim here from Not About Me organization in the studio, and I've always said, man, he sounds like my buddy Gary for some strange reason, but
That's good. Good to meet you, Gary.
yeah.
I don't know about
It's
this
very
Dave
nice to
guy
meet
over
you
here.
guys, and thank you for having me back on Steel Horse Radio here on 103.9 The Boot. Man.
Thank you.
It's truly an honor.
We appreciate you calling in, man. We miss you. I hope, are you going to be part of the Gibtown thing this coming up January, February, or whatever? Have you been in any kind of talks with them?
Absolutely. We've already got it booked. It's the second week. I'm pretty sure it's the second week of January. Let me look and see.
Yeah, it's somewhere
January
around
11th
there.
through the 15th, Gibtown Bike Fest there in
There it is.
Gibsonton, Florida.
And that's where Gary and I originally met and were introduced and such and whatnot. But it's good to have you on the show. So Gary's got a really cool event coming up very shortly in a couple of weeks, right? It's going to be called the High Seas Rally of 2023. And basically it is a biker cruise. How about that?
It's the world's only bike rally on a cruise ship.
How
And
about that?
we've been doing this now. They've been doing this now for 23 years.
Yeah.
And they raise a lot of money for the dialysis fund.
Yes.
What we do on the ship is we'll bring 10 dialysis patients, and we'll give them a free cruise, a free vacation, and they bring in all the machines and the doctors and nurses and their families, and that's what we give to them. Because, if you're a dialysis patient, you can't really get out and about and do all that kind of stuff. We also raise a lot of money for the Wounded Warrior Project. But here's the deal, guys. The ship is leaving next Saturday, okay? And you still have time. If you want to come with us on by far the most incredible, unique motorcycle event ever, now's your chance. Again, like I said, we're leaving out of Tampa on Saturday morning, and we're going to go down to Key West, and we're literally going to take over Key West. It's the Key West takeover. And then George Thorogood is playing just for us on the ship in Key West. Yeah, he's doing a private show
That's
for us.
bad to the bone.
And then we're going to get back. We're going to get back on the ship, and then myself, Lita Ford, band. You remember the Outlaws? I love the Outlaws, man. Yeah, there's so much entertainment on there. We've got the Black Smoke Center, Steel Rod, Southbound 75. Just all. It's
Sounds
nothing
like
but
a fun time.
I'm talking about from the time you get on the ship, you become immediate family with over 2,500 bikers from around the world.
Nice.
It is by far the most.
So it's to Key West and back, and it's 3 days, 2 nights?
No. It's 7 days. We're going to Key West, and then we're going to end up in Cozumel, and then we're going to Costa Maya. And then 7 days. If anybody wants to come with us, we would absolutely love to have you. I know it's kind of down to the wire here, and you still got time. There's still a couple of cabins available, and it's very simple to do. Go to highseasrally.com, highseasrally.com. Click on the book now, and be sure to use promo code Gary Michaels. I think you get like a free glass of water or something with no ice.
They give you. Does it have ice?
You got to give the glass back.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to give the glass.
And it doesn't necessarily
unless
mean
you break
ice.
it. If you break it, you bought it.
There you go. And it doesn't necessarily mean you get the ice with it, though, right? That's extra.
Yeah, maybe not. It just depends. It depends on the mood that we're in, I guess. And if you call, if you don't want to do everything online, you can literally call the number and just say, hey, Gary Michaels asked me to call you. They would know exactly what to do. And I'm here to tell you guys, man, this is, you would literally have to crawl into my soul to feel the excitement, the friendship, the fun that we have on the High Seas Rally. Entertainment Cruise Productions are absolutely amazing guys. We love Chris and Greg.
The visuals.
They are the world leader, the world's leader in live entertainment at sea.
I would love to go with you. Unfortunately, I am going to be doing a gig. Tell them about the gig that I'm doing, by the way.
Yeah, but you know what, Martini? I want to say thank you, by the way, for taking over the reins at Roscoe's Chili Challenge.
Thank you.
Normally, I would MC that, and the cruise is at the same weekend, so I had to pass the reins over to you, and I greatly appreciate you doing that, man.
It's a 3-day event: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think that's 4 days, but event that's happening. What's the name of the town?
Lakeland, Florida.
That's right. It's in Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah, Roscoe's Chili Challenge. It is a good time, man. It's just a bunch of down-to-earth, like-minded people sitting around having a really good. The bands, Dave usually brings some really good bands, local bands that everybody knows. And, it's just a great time. And once again, David, I do appreciate you taking over the reins this year.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
Roscoe's Chili Challenge.
It's going to be tough filling your boots there, Gary, but I'm going to give it my best shot.
And what's the date of the chili?
Man,
Chili is the following weekend, right?
Gig, you can do this kind of gig.
Yeah.
It's very, let me ask you this. Do you like to have fun?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, then you're covered. You're good. Don't worry about that.
What's the date of the event?
Of the chili.
Yeah.
That I'm not exactly.
It's
next weekend.
Yeah.
It's the same weekend as we're leaving on the cruise.
Saturday the 28th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saturday
I
28th.
think so, yeah. Just do me a favor and tell everybody I said hello and let them know that I'm out
sure
to
will.
sea, thinking about everyone that wished that they could come on the High Seas Rally. However, next year is going to be off the reservation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I think I can tell you now where we're going. I can't tell you all the details, but next year I think we're going to take over the Bahamas.
Wow, very nice. So, again, if they want to go on the trip with you, where did they go? What website do they go to book that?
Okay, it's very simple. You can go to my website, and GaryMichaels.net. You can find out all the crazy stuff that I'm into, but there's a link to the High Seas Rally cruise, or you can go to highseasrally.com. All the information you need is right there. Book your cruise. I'm serious. You truly do not want to miss this, even if you only do it once. And what I like to tell people is if you've ever been on another kind of cruise, this one will spoil you rotten.
Yeah, you take a whole bunch of bikers, take them off of their motorcycles and stick them on a boat. You can bet it's going to be one heck of a good time, right?
When you said biker rally, I just assumed you're having a burn pit and the weenie bite and the barrel push right there as you're looking over saying, don't hit the rail.
Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of like-minded people from around the world on this ship, and there's theme nights every night. There's a redneck night. There's a service night. And, of course, what I'm very excited about, Halloween has always been my favorite time of the year.
Sure.
Always. I mean, I would throw parties back home in Kentucky that 600 people would show up in my backyard. I mean, Halloween is, to me, the best holiday.
Yeah.
Here's the cool part. When we get on the ship on Saturday, I'm doing my first show that night. If you can imagine, the excitement level is going to be through the roof already.
Magician,
and then
you're going to do the magician thing, or are you going to do the hypnotized stuff?
Well, I'm going to do I'm going to do lots of magic, and there'll be lots of comedy, and then I am going to hypnotize some people, make them do some silly stuff. And, we're closing out, we're headlining. I don't necessarily like that term, but we are closing out Halloween night with a hypnotist show. Can you imagine what I'm going to be making people do while they're in costume?
Yeah.
Strap yourself in and hold on to the bar, baby, because it's going to be a wild ride.
Sounds like fun, man. I wish I could be there.
I'd like to see that.
Wish y'all come. Y'all try to come next year if you can.
Well, I'll be unless it's going to be on a different day. I'll be hosting the event again, right?
Well, we'll have to determine what the dates are.
What is the price on your cruise?
Yeah, what is
Nonetheless, you and I are going to stay in contact throughout the year, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be talking about the High Seas Rally cruise for 2024 in the coming year.
And when you come when you come to the Gibtown event, we want to have you in the studio, though, Gary.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure.
All right.
I'm in, man. I would absolutely love that. And listen, once again, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, Steel Horse Radio, for allowing me to promote this cruise and annoy you guys a little bit this afternoon. But
you're entertaining.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, he is.
You're entertaining.
That's what he does. All right, brother.
Kind of what I do.
All
So,
right, my
as
friend.
I tell everyone on every show that I'm ever on, the last thing I'd like to say is smell the flowers now, because you're only here for a short visit.
That's
God
right.
bless you.
Amen.
Love you. Mean it.
Amen.
Rock on.
Amen.
Amen. Yep.
You have a good time. Be safe. Tell the missus I said hello, and we'll catch you on the rerun.
Rock on, guys. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
See
Take
you.
it.
All right. You're listening to Steel Horse Radio once again. DJ Dave, I'm JW, and of course our good friends Jim